Welcome to the Southern New Hampshire University Week in Review, where we recap the past week's events in Penmen athletics. Softball took its annual trip to Claremont, Florida for 10 games at the National Training Center. Southern New Hampshire picked up 8 wins on the week and finished the trip with a 6-game winning streak. The Penmen kicked off the week by splitting a pair of games with Wayne State University and Fairmont State on Sunday. Southern New Hampshire fell in extras to Wayne State 4-3 before edging Fairmont State by the same score. Monday featured another split with East Regional foes Caldwell University and Lemoyne College. Southern New Hampshire blanked the Cougars in the opener 5-0 before stumbling against the Dolphins in extras 5-4. The rest of the week belonged to the Penmen as they reeled off 6 straight wins over Malloy College, Westchester University, Minnesota Duluth, and Lock Haven University. Southern New Hampshire outscored its opponents by a 24-5 margin over its final 6 contests and mixed in a pair of shutouts. Erin Garzinski led the offense as she hit .556 over the 8-game stretch with 7 RBI. Garzinski collected 6 doubles and had a hit in every game en route to being named the Northeast 10 Conference Player of the Week. Maddie Baroni picked up any 10 honors as well this week after being tabbed the conference's Pitcher of the Week. Baroni finished a perfect 4-0 with a 0.50 ERA. She fanned 31 hitters in 28 innings and twirled a pair of shutouts. Softball kicks off Northeast 10 Conference play Wednesday when it heads to Franklin Pierce University for a twin bill starting at 3 p.m. Sticking to the diamond and shifting over to baseball, where the Penmen posted a 5-2 record in Lantana, Florida. Southern New Hampshire opened the week with 3 straight wins over Post University and Malloy. After falling to Nova Southeastern, the Penmen split a pair of games with American International College on Friday and closed up their trip with a 12-1 thrashing of Adelphi University on Saturday. Josh Goldstein shouldered the load offensively with 10 hits and a .455 average last week. Goldstein drove in 7, scored 7 times, stole 4 bases, and slugged .500. Jake Walkinshaw started on the mound for Southern New Hampshire with a 13-strikeout, 3-hit performance over 8 innings of work against the Panthers. Walkinshaw allowed just 1 run, did not walk a batter, and finished up his day by setting down the final 11 hitters he faced. For his efforts, Walkinshaw was named the Northeast 10 Pitcher of the Week for the 3rd time this season. Baseball resumes play Saturday when it heads to Southern Connecticut State University for a doubleheader beginning at noon. Men's tennis opened its traditional season last week with a pair of matches against nationally ranked opponents. Southern New Hampshire was swept by number 15 Flagler College on Monday before being narrowly edged by 12th-ranked Palm Beach Atlantic University Tuesday 4-3. After Boss and Willem van Biezen picked up the lone Penmen win of the match Monday, SNHU was edged in singles play Tuesday to suffer the setback. Tiago Fernandez took the top singles flight while Manny Vaccalares and Fernando Torres took home wins at number 3 and 6 singles respectively. Men's tennis is back in action Friday when it hosts the New York Institute of Technology at 3 p.m. Women's lacrosse was in action twice last week and the Penmen split their games with the University of Bridgeport and second-ranked Adelphi. Southern New Hampshire opened its week with a 20-11 win over the Purple Knights at Disney's Wide World of Sports Tuesday. Kelsey Long led the offensive barrage with 6 goals and 3 assists for 9 points, while Alexis Felt had 6 points on 5 goals and an assist. After notching 4 points with a hat-trick and an assist Tuesday, Kristen Wilder tallied 3 goals Friday, including the 200th of her career in a 19-8 setback against the Panthers. Wilder became the first Penman to reach the 200-goal plateau in program history and extended her program points record to 238 in just 56 career games. Women's lacrosse continues Northeast 10 play Tuesday when it hosts Merrimack College at 7 p.m. before heading to Queens College for a non-conference tilt Saturday at 1 p.m. To the links we go, where women's golf was in action at the Pinehurst Invitational at Pinehurst No. 8. Southern New Hampshire totaled a team score of 1091 to finish 6th overall on a field comprised of all Division I institutions. Hannah May led the Penmen with a 3-round total of 255, which is good enough to finish 20th overall, and Kaylee Coleman was just behind her with a 266 to finish 29th. Mikhail Llewellyn tallied a 271 and Caitlin Lutinsky finished with a 274. Women's golf is idle this week before returning to action March 25th at the Sunoco Campbell Oil Classic in Wallace, North Carolina. Women's track and field was in action at the Black and Gold Challenge in Orlando, Florida on the campus of the University of Central Florida. Madison Brand highlighted Southern New Hampshire's performance in the event with a 6th place showing in the 2,000-meter steeplechase in 7 minutes 46.84 seconds. Maura Coakley added a personal best in the 1,500-meter run, and she joined Brand as they each PR'd in the 800-meter run. Women's track continues its outdoor schedule on March 30th at the Corsair Invitational at the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth. Men's lacrosse closed out the week by hosting 8th-ranked Pace University at Penmen Stadium. Southern New Hampshire played a tight contest with the Setters in the opening 30 minutes, but a 10-goal run that spanned much of the second half propelled Pace to a 13-4 victory. Cole Jacobson scored twice for the Penmen, while Chris Valentine and Landon Gogwin accounted for the remainder of the Southern New Hampshire scoring. Men's lacrosse is back in action Saturday when it heads to Adelphi University to face the top-ranked Panthers at 3 p.m. That's it for this week's Southern New Hampshire University Week in Review. Check back next week for a full recap of this week's events in Penmen athletics.